News Central's Victor Mbadike visited some fuel stations and brings us the update. Victor, it's quite worrisome. More fuel stations are increasing their fuel prices. Could this in any way bring panic, or has this, because we know it can, has this brought panic to Nigerians yet?
Oh, well, thank you, Blessings. I honestly would wish I could answer that question as easy as it sounds. But what I do hope and pray for is that the peace that we currently enjoy now in terms of the fact that there's no fuel scarcity right now, no fuel queues as well, I do hope that continues because yesterday when we went out on the field like this, we saw, I don't know if you have that clip, where some persons were already adjusting the fuel pump price from 832 to 932. That's about the 100 naira increase. And then as of today, more fuel stations are doing the same. As a matter of fact, some fuel stations are, because we started coming all the way from Carrier Bridge down to K2 where I'm currently at. We saw some fuel stations selling at 970. That's almost 1,000 naira. But the truth is that Nigerians may not necessarily feel that pinch yet because it's not unanimous yet. Very few stations perhaps are actually selling at that rate. If you look currently where I am, there are two corresponding stations, just one on my left and the other on my right. You can see clearly, if my lens can take me as far as that, we have that particular station selling at 935 naira. That's about a 100 naira increase as at from yesterday. We do hope that it doesn't go upwards more than this. But of course, it's 100 naira. Nigerians is okay. We can cope, we can manage. So at the moment, maybe we still have a lot of Nigerians who are not really interested in staying home or bothered about the increase because it's still really, really early days. We don't know if we're going to have much surge yet. On the other side of my right-hand side is the same situation. Sadly, the vehicles may not allow you to see that, but blessings, Nigerians are not yet panicking as much as you'd expect, but they're just pissed off because some of them use this fuel for their generating set in their homes and businesses. So we just hope in the coming days it doesn't escalate to the point where you and I might not even like it.
It's a no-brainer that we, at this point, have to be worried that this has escalated. At this juncture, should we not start talking about our own oil and how we can make good use of it?
Well, Nigeria, thankfully, is now an exporter of oil, so I do hope that, before now, we've seen situations where very little incidents, call for surge in, pump prices of our fuel. But thankfully, whatever is happening in the Middle East is not really having that direct ripple effect on us. Not just yet, because nobody can say for you 100% sure that whatever is happening in the Middle East is as a result of the surge in the price of oil. Again, it could also be that Nigeria, since, for instance, Dangote is already doing his own thing and other private sectors are, taking up initiatives. Maybe that's why we're not having that fuel scarcity yet or fuel queues yet. I am not a business expert. I cannot categorically tell you that, but because I know that we're not where we used to be, where we depend solely on importation of fuel. By now, I can tell you, blessings, we would have been having a very serious problem in our hands. But thankfully, Nigeria is no longer import dependent as it used to be. We now also export and do our own business as well. Maybe that's why we're not having that kind of scary situation at the moment. And Nigerians are going about their businesses, going into the fuel stations, get their fuel, and move out. Like some of them said, to me off camera, it's just under there so we can manage. But if it goes beyond that, probably beyond 1,000 and goes as much as 1,500 or 2,000, you and I are going to have, some beautiful headlines on that TV station.
All right, I do agree with you on that. Victor Mbadike there with the update on the global oil crisis. And as you can see, it's sinking deep into Nigeria as well.